Years ago, no one would be thinking that you'd want to go for a tour in a graveyard, because that's what they called them. They didn't call them cemeteries, they were graveyards. The word cemeteries comes from a Greek word that means put to sleep. So this is meant to be a sleeping place. Warren Delano II, who was FDR's grandfather, he bought 14 acres of land to start building this particular cemetery. And it was going to be set up as a rural cemetery. It's an absolutely gorgeous place to come to visit. The first monument we're looking at here is Atkins Adams. Family were wealthy merchants. They moved this monument from the old burial ground down in the center to here. There are about 10 people named on this monument. There could be a vault underneath, or they could be just unmarked graves over there. Captain Alexander Windsor. Among the ships that Captain Windsor sailed was the Flying Cloud. The Flying Cloud was the fastest clipper ship. He made a record speed trip from New York to London in 18 days. This is the grave of Captain William Whitfield. He was the famous whaling captain who rescued 4 Japanese fishermen who had been stranded on an island. One of these was named Manjiro. William brought Manjiro home. The Emperor Akihito of Japan has visited this grave. This area is for the Bryant family of Fairhaven. The father, John Bryant, fought in the Civil War and died in 1862 in the Battle of Fredericksburg. John I tried to enlist at the age of 14. He was pretending that he was 18, but they caught him. So he never really got to see action, which is probably a good thing for the town of Fairhaven, because when he came back, he was very involved in everything Fairhaven. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. And those are the last things he wrote before he died. Henry Huddleston Rogers, born in Fairhaven, eventually went out to the oil fields, which is where he made his money. Eventually became second in command to Rockefeller of Standard Oil. He became beaucoup rich. He built the Millicent Library, and that is named after his daughter Millicent, who died at the age of 16. He built the town hall. He built the high school. He built the Unitarian Church in honor of his mother. He built the Rogers School. So he did a lot of things for this entire area. I think he did something in Mattapoisett as well. For years, this section of the cemetery wasn't used. It was all overgrown. They cleared this area and they found these stones. Alice Howland died in 1834. There was Robert I, Robert II. They both died. The first one died at 11 weeks. Robert II died in March 1834 at 7 months, and the mother died in June. Her other 2 children, George and Joseph. George died at the age of 6. Joseph died at the age of 4. The same year, the same month. I take these people personally. They're a family, and that's what's here. We have family stories. The Delano tomb was built in 1859. All the direct descendants are here, except for Sarah Delano. There was a young man named Philippe Delano. He came over on Fortune, which was the next ship that came over after the Mayflower. And again, it was a Delano. Eventually, it was shortened to Delano. There are still Delanos being buried in this area today. People put these monuments up because they want to be remembered. If you don't want to be remembered, you wouldn't put your name in poetry and label all your mothers, daughters, and sisters there. It's about their lives.